Aiden, it's the first time we've chatted with you on Caps TV this season. How much are you enjoying your first season being a Capitals player?
It's brilliant, honestly. Right from the start, the boys have been very welcoming. You know, for a new team, there's still a lot of guys that have played together, but for me, as sort of like an outsider, it's been brilliant just to come in and gel with the guys and bond.
And what about the changing room this season? Is it a good bunch?
It's spot on, spot on. All the guys got on, everyone for all different backgrounds, you know, guys for all different countries, and they fit right in.
So you're one of the younger guys in the roster, and how encouraging is it for you, you know, the amount of ice time you've been getting for Coach Stephen Lynch, and, you know, getting played in all different, power plays and short-handed, etc.?
It's brilliant, it is, it really is, because, you know, Lynchy kind of took me on after not really playing for a season, but to come in straight away, you know, get my fitness up and be put into all different situations in the game, it's spot on, it's brilliant.
So last weekend was full of highs and lows. You know, the Saturday here we went down 9-6 to Kilmarnock, and then obviously we turned it around last week on Sunday, against Paisley, and we picked up the 2 points. How disappointing is it at times, you know, when you can see what the team can do, like we did on Sunday in Paisley, compared to what we done on Saturday here against Kilmarnock?
I think that our weekend there sort of showed a reflection of the league sort of in general, because, you know, like everyone's beaten everyone this year, and we went at it on Saturday and we paid for it. But I think the boys we all rallied around each other on Saturday night after the game and said we need to take advantage of Sunday's game against Paisley, and we did. We went out and showed that we can beat anyone on a day.
So that leads us into this weekend. We play Dundee Comets on Saturday night here at Murrayfield Ice Arena. A massive game. You know, we're sitting in 5th just now. We're a point behind Dundee, and if we can win the game we move into 4th. Just how big is this game?
It's massive. It is massive, especially, you know, in the run into Christmas. We've got a lot of big games, and this is definitely one of them. We've played the Comets before, we know what they're about, and we just need to go out there and give it our all and hopefully come out with the 2 points.
And Dundee was the team that you scored your first goal for the Caps against at the start of the season. Will we get another one on Saturday night?
Let's hope so, let's hope so.
No bother, then. Well, thanks for chatting, and we'll speak to you through the season.
Cheers, thank you.
Lynchy, a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde performance from us last weekend. Very poor on Saturday, I'm sure you'll agree, and then a turnaround on Sunday, a massive win. How would you sum it up?
Yeah, I think fans saw us at our worst and our best this weekend. Saturday was dreadful. We identified Kilmarnock at the start of the season as a team that probably won't challenge for the league, but could certainly have an outcome as to who could potentially win it by causing an upset or two along the way. We said to them, our guys, not to take them lightly. We said it on Tuesday, we said it on Thursday, we said it on Saturday before the game, and before you know it, we're 4-1 down at the end of the first and 6-2 at the end of the second. We did have a bit of a rally in the third period, but let's not sugarcoat shit, because that's what it was basically from start to finish on Saturday night. Sunday, we got the reaction that we were looking for, and we got the performance that we know we're capable of. The guys came out hard by winning the first period 3-1 and kept playing hard and kept being competitive and challenging all over the ice, and ended up scoring a really good winner with 1:10 to go or something like that to give us something out the weekend. But yeah, there's certainly still a bitter taste in my mouth from Saturday's performance.
And looking back on Saturday, as you say, the damage was done in the early doors. We're down 4-1, then 6-2. Why do you think that is?
I think we just totally underestimated them. I think we thought it was the Kilmarnock of 3 or 4 years ago, that you could just turn up and get a result against them. But the Kilmarnock team now are a completely different team. We totally underestimated them, and we paid the price.
And then, strangely enough, you know, we possibly could have nicked a point, which I think you'll agree we didn't deserve anything out of the game. But at 7-6, you know, Arms got a great chance, and then, you know, a poor penalty kind of kills us, and it just kind of went from bad to worse. You know, they've scored for that.
Yeah, we get ourselves back to 7-6, and then before we know it, 30 seconds later, we're down to 5-on-3. Goes without saying that can't happen. I think we probably had them at 7-6 with a couple of minutes to go. I think we probably could have got that equaliser because we had them on the ropes, but what happened happened, but like you say, we didn't deserve anything from the game at all. So we got what we got our just deserve in the end.
And I presume there was a few choice words in the locker room afterwards.
One or two. Yeah, but hopefully that's the guys now finally learned their lesson that you just can't turn up in any game in the SNL and win.
So again, you obviously from that game, we needed a reaction on Sunday night, and you got it. You must have been pleased with that.
Delighted. But yeah, that like I said, the fans saw us at our worst and our best this weekend, and Sunday I thought we had a really strong game, really competitive, challenged all over the ice, took away time and space, basically did all the things that we're expecting to do game in, game out that we didn't do on Saturday.
I think just how you mentioned about Chad Smith, he took a bad hit on late in the game on Saturday night, and he was a doubt before the game on Sunday, and he was doing the warm up, but he's played through it, and it just showed you his leadership.
Yeah, definitely. Chad wanted to play, he wanted to give it a try. We kind of reduced his workload a little bit on Sunday, so he wasn't going to be exerting himself too much, and with a couple of days rest he'll be ready to go again this weekend.
In the Pirates game on Sunday, we led 3-1, and the Pirates clawed back to 3 each with a couple of minutes left. Were you thinking, here we go again?
No, not really, because the team were playing well. You give up goals in games. Nobody goes through games without conceding goals. The important thing is when you concede a goal, you hit the reset button, you get right back to work, and we did that, and we got a reward with the winner with a minute to go.
So yeah, and as you're saying, that winner, it was Keane Shevlin scored. It was a great solo goal, and young Kyle Carruth, he scored the first 2 goals in the game. Just how important are these two been coming in?
Very. Everyone's important. Like I keep saying, week in, week out, game in, game out. We said at the start of the season we didn't want a first line, second line, third line. We wanted 3 strong lines, and we wanted competition for places with guys pushing those 3 lines. So everybody knows that everyone's got to be at their best every game, and Kyle and Keane have come in and done a great job for us so far, and hopefully that'll continue with Solway allowing them to play for us on the 2-way.
So this Saturday here at Murrayfield Ice Arena, our final game before Christmas, we see Dundee Comets coming to visit. How important a game is this, Lynch? If we are going to be involved in this serious contenders for the league? Yeah,
it's another big one. Like we say every week, Eastie, and like I just said a couple of minutes ago, there's no easy games in the SNL. We've got to bring our A game every night. We've got a big game against a good team on Saturday night that if we win it, it gives us the opportunity to climb at least one more place in the table and put us right in the mix with everyone else as we go into the Christmas break. So yeah, big game. We got a good result against them at the start of the season up in Dundee. We're looking for the same again. We know it's not going to be easy. We know we're going to have to come and work, but we'll be looking for 2 points.
And just finally, I'm sure you'll be hoping for another good pre-Christmas crowd on Saturday night.
The crowds have been great. Even the club are going down a different direction by trying to have the majority of their games on a Saturday instead of a Sunday, which is a little bit different. But so far, it's been encouraging. They're making a lot of noise. We definitely need them. They're helping us along the way. And yeah, we're hoping we get a good crowd on Saturday for the last game before Christmas.
No bother, Lynchy. Well, good luck for Saturday, and hopefully we can climb into this 4th spot.
Okay, cheers, buddy.